Hey, and a really warm welcome to a new episode of Living Life from Love. And today I have a question for you. Are you sometimes catching yourself telling a little white lie or maybe a little bigger lie in order to save your own skin? That's at least your thinking. Or you maybe are finding it really difficult to be vulnerable in your close relationships with your loved ones. Maybe actually, let's just talk about your actual partner or your boyfriend, your husband, your life partner, or maybe with family as well. But I want to talk about, this is about a close relationship, where you are with people who are trustworthy people who you can open up to, right? And if you can't, then this video is for you as well. So you are either finding you are telling yourself or the other person little lies. You find it really hard to be vulnerable. Or the third part of this could also be that you just hide away an emotion. You hide away how you're really feeling. So maybe this happens in a conversation, when your partner maybe is revealing something or maybe is asking you something, and you are fearing if you are going to say how it really is, then he will leave you, you will lose him, or he might get angry, or he just doesn't like it. And the more of that sort of stuff comes out, you think the more he knows of your true self, then you will lose him. Okay, then this video is for you. Now, I am a self-love and self-empowerment mentor. My passion is to really help you to love all about you, all the emotions that you might be having, the thoughts that you might be creating, the way your body is, the way you speak, your talents, your character, your uniqueness, everything about you. I really would love you to be able to embrace it and love it. That's why I am here. And let me know in the comments if you love that, and if you could say on a scale of 1 to 10, where are you? How much are you actually loving yourself? And if you are at a 5 or say a 4 and you want to get to 10, this is for you. Okay, I mean, it's for all of you. Everybody can learn something here, but it's specifically for those of you who want to actively help yourself to improve your self-love level. Okay, so now let's go back to the scenario where you might feel that you cannot share openly and honestly how you really are feeling or thinking in your close relationship with your partner. And have you actually looked why you're doing that, and how often are you doing that, and how does it make you feel? Well, I can tell you it's not going to make you feel good, right? So there's what you're doing when you are holding on to that pattern and you keep repeating that pattern. You are affirming to live your life from fear. You are affirming that you are not lovable the way you are because you have got this one flaw, let's say. Some people call it flaw when we are having, say, a fear about not looking good, when we have a fear of maybe not being good enough, maybe we are a little bit overweight and our boyfriend will probably not really like it. He's never said, but every time you go out and there is a really beautiful, slim woman close by, you might think he will look at her and think, oh, I wish my girlfriend would look like that. Or maybe you are feeling really vulnerable, again, to do with fear, when you are exchanging information about each other, and there's something you don't want to share because the person you are with, a loved one, will reject you. That's your thinking. They will reject you because you're just not up for it. You are wrong, and you're too silly, too out there, too whatever. And so again, you're making yourself wrong. You're not loving that part in you. Does that sound familiar? And so what's happening here is when you're doing those things, or you're also minding, you know, I'll just add that you might just hide away a part of you that's never coming out. So maybe you have a very playful, bubbly inner child, and your partner is very introverted, maybe very intellectual, very quiet. He doesn't share much of his own feelings. And when you do, I'm sorry, I just have to take a drink. When you do, you feel like the pink fish in the swarm of all the green ones. And therefore you're not sharing it. You just put that little part, that part of you aside and pack it up somewhere. Oh gosh, that is so damaging to yourself. And I know why you're doing it, because you want to stay in that relationship. You don't want to lose the guy. And it's taking you so long maybe to find him and be with him. And now you are really compromising yourself. So you might be compromising yourself for the other person, or because you think you're not good enough, you're wrong, or you know, don't fit in, or maybe you have such a fear of being vulnerable that you just won't mention that feeling. All of those scenarios are scenarios of not loving yourself, of not living from love. And by doing that, you're actually disconnecting your own flow to your own love. And you are there's only a trickle coming out of you, a trickle of your heart energy, a trickle of your true, unique, divine being. And when you do that, you can absolutely no way attract to you the soulmate that's there for you. All of us have a soulmate. If it's our soul's desire in this lifetime to have a close soulmate relationship, so you can learn from each other, or you can actually do a mission or a purpose together, then, you know, it's really, really important that you love all and everything about yourself. So the barometer of how much you love yourself has to be 8, 9, or 10. And then you can attract your soulmate. Do you see? So every fear is absolutely immediately chopping off the flow of love. Because then when you are believing in that fear, you're in that realm of fear, and you are in a kind of a bubble that's not connected to the divine love that you really are. When you are identified with it, you can, of course, move beyond that. You can notice it and realizing, hang on a minute, I don't want to hang on to that fear. I don't want to believe that fear. And you can elevate yourself, rise above that fear level and come, you know, just actually really rise above and come back to the realm of love. And deciding, I am loving myself, all about myself. I'm loving this vulnerability thing that I have. I'm loving that part that I've been hiding. And I'm making a decision now, today, to come out with it. You know, maybe you can share tonight with your boyfriend, your partner, your husband, what you've never dared to share. I invite you to do that. And let me know the result. I would love to hear from you how that has changed your relationship. You know, because that is then creating so much more love within yourself, and it's getting rid of inhibitions, getting rid of the fears, and you will become much more magnetic in your energy, in your love, you know, for yourself. And that will change your husband, your partner, your boyfriend, and they will then also be invited energetically to be more real, to maybe share more, to go deeper, to be, you know, more vulnerable, to just be more close together and more intimate. Is that something you'd love to do, love to have? Let me know. Let me know what your dream relationship looks like, and where are you on the scale from 1 to 10? Are you there? Like that would be a 10, or, you know, let me know where you are. And yeah, and so I am inviting you. The task for today is to actually dare and rise above the fear and speak up anyway and say how you really feel. Be honest. Truth and honesty is aligned with love. When you're truthful and honest with yourself, you are aligned with your own love. When you are lying or hiding away or pushing under the carpet, you are not aligned with love. You're doing some mental stuff that is disconnecting you with your own love. So choose now and make a difference today. You can do it today. And that will raise your level of self-love. Okay, I would love to hear from you. If you want to hear more tips and tools and practices that help you to live more from your own love and become much more self-loving, and by doing that, you will become a magnet for your soulmate. If that's what interests you, please subscribe, hit the bell icon, and chat with me. Let me know, any questions, any experiences you have that you would like to share maybe also. Okay? Nice to be with you again, and I'm looking forward to next time. Bye for now.